Hi, welcome to Intervals. Today we're going to be covering time tracking, which is basically the heart and soul of Intervals. Intervals is not just for time tracking, it's also a productivity tool to help you become more efficient and productive as a business. One of our sayings amongst the team is time is our most valuable non-renewable resource. Once it's gone, we cannot get it back, so we want to be as efficient and effective as possible with our time. With intervals, you can better understand where your time goes, allowing you to make better decisions for individual team members and for the business, which means allowing your data to help drive your decision making. And if you're a business that bills for your time, running your business through intervals will help make sure you get paid for all of your billable time. As we've learned, tracking time on even the smallest of tasks can add up real quick to many lost hours, costing you money. Some customers have seen a 30% increase in their billable time when tracking time in intervals. In intervals, time can be tracked directly on the tasks that you're working on, or you can track general time, which can be associated to any of your projects. So what makes intervals different? The main thing is time tracking is not a separate activity. It is tracked directly to the tasks you're working on. And tracking can get very granular, which is a very powerful tool for understanding your productivity and workflow. We make tracking time easy by providing multiple ways to enter and track your time. And Interval does the hard part and shows you your data in multiple ways so you don't have to worry about manipulating the data yourself. Intervals is flexible and allows you to get really granular or track your time at a high level. Really, the choice is yours. As mentioned earlier, we really strive to make tracking your time easy in intervals, and we do that by providing multiple ways to enter your time. Time can be applied via timers, manually entering your time in a variety of ways across the app, importing your time, or using the mobile app. All right, let's get on to the demo so you can see exactly how this works within intervals. First, we'll start with the most common, which is via timers. Now, the most common way to track time while you're working is directly on the task that you're working on. So you can start the timer and then you start working. And you can make a little note as a reminder of the type of work that is being done for this time entry. Now, let's say you get interrupted with a call from a customer, for example, while you're working. You can quickly pause the task timer and then start a general timer. And because timers are located in the footer, this can be done from any location in the app. And once you're done with the call, you can pause the timer and then apply that time. The time is recorded in decimal format for reporting. You can round up to the nearest eighth. If you're not sure what the decimal equivalent is, you can enter the clock time and we'll convert it for you. And here I'm giving you a few examples of how to do that. If the conversation is actually related to a task, you can select the task to apply the time to when you're applying the timer. And once a project is selected, you'll have a list of tasks related to the project available to apply the time to. Now I want to pause for a moment and make sure this sinks in because it's a really big time saver. You can always apply a general timer to an existing task. Now when you're selecting the task, you can drill down even further by clicking on the person icon to select only from tasks that you're assigned to. You choose the work type and then you can make a note to give a little detail. And this will show up on your timesheet, so when you review your timesheet later, you'll be reminded of what it was about. If you need to navigate back to the task you had started earlier, you can easily get to it by clicking on the link to the task from the task timer in the footer. All right, let's move on to entering time manually. Here we're on the homepage calendar where you can add time directly to a specific day by right-clicking on that day. For example, if you know you're going to be on vacation, you can add it directly from here. The homepage calendar is a great place to see what's currently going on for the week, any notes if you use them with your team, or tasks that are due. There are many things you can do from the homepage. Again, we provide more ways to add time or quickly navigate to your timesheet. And here we can see the time we just entered for that Friday vacation. From the timesheet, we can add time directly to a day by right-clicking on the day. That will be the only thing that is filled out. If you already have time entered for a particular project or client, you can right-click on that row and that information will automatically be filled in. And then you just need to complete the remaining info and then save. Most of us have recurring meetings or tasks, and for that the copy function is very valuable. You click on the copy button and all you need to do is change the date. And voila, it's there. If you need to enter a lot of time manually at once, we provide that on the Add Multiple Time Entries page. And finally, adding time via import and the mobile app. Importing time is located under the Time tab, and a CSV template is provided as well to help make that process easier. If you're on the go and need to enter time or apply timers, you can do that via the mobile app. In the header, there is a timer with a number indicating the number of timers currently running or paused. You can click on the icon to see your timers and either pause, start, or apply your time. If you don't have a timer started, you can apply time by clicking on the plus icon and selecting time. I hope you found this video helpful. Should you have any questions, please contact support@myintervals.com. Have a great day.